Hello, FindAMentor mentees. Thank you so much for joining, for being a member of our Help Each Other community, and committing to your own personal growth. It's great to see you taking responsibility for you, which is key to being successful in any aspect of life, so good job. Keep doing that. Not everyone takes full responsibility for themselves. My name's Mike Garska. I'm the founder of FindAMentor, or FAM as we like to call it. And we built this site because we can help you find support. And there are a lot of people just like you looking for that support. Even if you don't find a mentor here, our guidance will help you find one somewhere else. There's resources pages on the website. In the meantime, I can mentor you through videos just like this and through our emails and free training programs that we offer from time to time. Watch for those in your emails. Now, today, I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you with being successful in any aspect of life. Now, these are basics, and you may have heard some of them already, so let's see what happens. I'll also give you a couple of tips on how to get the most from your membership in our Help Each Other community. First, a little bit about me. I've been self-employed for 40 years now. My first venture was building a cellular phone business from the trunk of my car to 3 stores and $3 million in annual sales. It took about 9 years. And we often had 2 of the top 5 performing stores in the country because of the good mentoring and guidance I got. Now, I sold that business after 9 years, took a year off, traveled a bit. We actually took the kids out of school, went through Europe, through Africa for a few months, so I got a lot of diverse exposure. Then I came back, started consulting, training, and coaching in leadership, in communications, and in sales and profit growth. I've been specializing in helping family business owners for the last 20 years now, working with their leaders in their work groups. So I'll share quick 10 to 15 minute mentor sessions, just like this one, that you may find helpful. Like I said, some concepts you've already heard. It's still good to get reminders sometimes. So watch the videos, leave comments. Let me ask you, do you want to know what thought patterns are holding you back and which ones are propelling you forward? Do you want to know how to find that right thought and emotional processes for success? They're all inside you, and you're in the right place. Mentors can help you find and express those patterns that are inside you, and so can we. So here's tip 1 for 3 today. Make sure you use many mentors, and you likely already are without necessarily realizing it or guiding it. And I want to expand your perspectives on mentoring and being a mentee. So let's start that. I see mentoring as a natural process that happens throughout life. As a child, we might look to an older sibling or a cousin or a parent, and we naturally learn from them and incorporate some of their personality traits into our own. They're our mentors, and we want to be like them in some way, big or small. And as life evolves for each of us, teachers, bosses, co-workers, friends can become mentors. Who are some of the mentors you've looked up to so far in your life, and why? Who has helped mold you into the person you are right now? It's good to know where we're coming from. And what kind of traits do you want in your next mentor? Consider this. Some mentors teach us what not to do. As I look back at my family mentors, I learned what to do and what not to do from all of them in some way. Their different actions and reactions to life I both liked and didn't like. So I chose which traits I wanted to incorporate into me and which ones I didn't want. For example, Dad left Mom for a much younger woman after they had 5 kids. I was 7 years old when they split. So I didn't want to be like that. So I learned what not to do from relationships from my dad. And the truth is, I only saw my dad about once a year from that time on, so we never had a real bonding relationship where I could learn lots from him. Naturally, my mom, my uncles, my older siblings, my cousins, they all became mentors, each in their own little unique way. My mom taught me the importance of acceptance of differences. She would invite almost anyone into our home for tea or celebrations like Christmas and Easter, whether they were Christian or not. Being understanding and accepting of diversity has allowed me to grow a very large and interesting network of friends and colleagues. So I'm grateful to my mom for that big network. My mom and uncles also demonstrated the importance of a strong work ethic and the importance of having fun in life. Balance became important to me, along with a strong work ethic. Work hard and play hard, that's what we heard. On one of my first summer jobs was at my uncle's creamery, built by my grandfather. We washed cream cans. I was 10 or 11. Another job I had at that young age was picking rocks in the farm fields and helping with fencing. Now, all of my uncles were alcoholics, every one of them. My dad was the only male of that generation on both sides of the family that was not an alcoholic. So I learned from watching all of them, including my dad, that I could use substance responsibly and still work hard and party hard. Okay, let's move on. At this point in life, you've chosen to guide your own learning by searching for a good mentor or mentors. That's why you joined here, right? Yes, yes. So the first step to being better and growing is to know yourself, where you're at right now, and where you want to be or what you want to be. Know yourself, know what got you here, what's working, what isn't. What do you need to know or to be like to go to that next level? What does your next mentor need to know or be like? Think about all that and write it down. Okay, tip 2. Jack Canfield, author of Chicken Soup for the Soul series, sold hundreds of millions of copies, says, take responsibility for your responses. Take responsibility for every response you have. This is very important. Your reactions and responses to situations decide your future in so many ways. They affect every interaction and relationship you have with another person. Your responses dramatically affect the responses and reactions you get back from mentors too. Our responses and reactions affect what level of success we reach in any area of life. They affect whether we get good service or bad service when we're being served in a restaurant or in a store. Our automatic responses and reactions even affect our health. So keep taking responsibility for your responses and reactions. Now you want a mentor so he or she can guide you to do or how to respond to different circumstances and situations, right? We want to control and regulate our responses, especially in difficult or sensitive situations, right? Yes, mentors help. So I'm going to suggest you watch 2 things you need to know that they never taught us in school video. It's actually about that human interaction process. The HIP is what I call it for short, and it will help you understand yourself and why you react and respond the way that you do. It will help you have more understanding of others and why they are responding the way they do. It will likely influence the way you respond to different situations. So watch and learn about your unique human interaction process. It will help you. I promise. There's a link to the video below. We always want to help you be better. So also take a look at our tools and tips pages here at FindAMentor. It's in the top bar navigation menu. Explore the different types of mentoring. Use our verification forms, our questionnaires. Use the mentor session form that we give you. They're all meant to help you and guide you. Adjust them to your own personality. I actually suggest as a mentee, print and fill out that mentee questionnaire form for yourself. It will help you find the right mentors because when you know precisely what you want, it's quicker and easier to find it. For me, it's like buying a car. Before I buy a car, I test drive a couple, and then I decide exactly what I want, what make, what model, what year, and then I shop. I call a few dealers in the province, I look for private sales, I get a few prices, I get suppliers competing. I find the best value price before I buy. If I don't know the exact car I want, I might go to a dealership. The salesperson is going to show me what he or she wants to sell me the most, what he's going to make the most money on. They might talk me into believing it's exactly what I want when it might not be. It's easier to get caught up in making an emotional bad decision if we're not clear on what we want. So get clear on what you want. Using mentors is similar. Prepare. Know what you want in the mentor. Know the traits you're looking for, the experience they need to have so that you can trust their guidance. Know what you want to learn and why. It will make it easier to decide who's the right mentor for you as they show up in your life. And remember, in the end, no one saves themselves. We save each other. We need each other. We're social creatures. When we make the decision to be better, we need support to get better. It's why you're here, why you joined our community. You're looking for support, yes or yes. So start searching, start learning. Read and watch our blogs and videos. Consider the mentor sessions with me. Explore the different ways to get mentored in those tools and tips pages. I advise having at least 4 mentors in every important aspect of life so you can call them and get different perspectives when challenges come up. When you need a quick flash mentoring session, like when you're facing an immediate challenge and you need some advice pronto, it's good to have a few mentors in your network. Call them all. Don't pigeonhole your mentoring options. When I operated a cell phone business, I had 4 business mentors. One was my accountant. Another owned a welding supply company. Another ran a large paper business. Another was a VP with a cellular phone network. So I had lots of varied expertise. I also took coaching programs, went to seminars. I sent my staff to seminars and training sessions and did whatever I needed to do so I could learn to be a good business owner. And so my employee group was better than the competitor's employee group. Don't stop learning, don't stop training. The more perspectives you have, the more choices and options you will see. It all helps us make wiser decisions. Also, it's a really good idea to use masterminding groups of 4 or 5 people that have the same goals. They can all be mentees and it will still work, as long as you're all active in that field of interest. You can learn a lot from each other's mistakes and wins. You just have to meet regularly and talk about things in the right way. Follow our mentor session forums. Learning curves typically grow up very dramatically. They go up very dramatically when we mastermind with 4 or 5 people versus just 2. In the mastermind format, one mentor can guide many, and everyone learns quicker. So use our group mastermind formats wisely. Set up private 2-person groups for you and a mentor, only in that category of choice that works. And set up secondary groups for that category that allow more than 2 members. Try to attract a couple of mentors leading a few mentees. It's a really good idea. I've witnessed learning curves increase dramatically in groups of 4 or 5. So create your group and invite both mentors and mentees. But limit the size. Too big of a group can be difficult to manage. It really depends. Don't expect your mentor to be a miracle worker either. They are there to guide you only. If you don't like what they say, see what other mentors say. That's why you want to have more than one. But if they all say the same thing and you don't like what they're saying, too bad, suck it up. Don't get frustrated or discouraged if things take a while to get going for you. Sometimes we have to do things we're not really wanting to do. Just in order to succeed, we have to go that extra mile. It's the #1 rule for success in any life endeavor. Go another mile. Never give up. Do whatever it takes. Okay, so one more tip from me as a mentor today. Tip 3. It's based on this quote from Warren Buffett. If you want to be worth 50% more than you are right now, hone your communication skills. So I've been teaching communications courses for over 20 years now. I've studied it closely, expanded my knowledge over that period of time. In my consulting and training career, we found that the #1 thing that employees complain about is weak communications and poor information flow. Poor communicating. 100% of the employee surveys conducted by our company showed this as the #1 concern. Communication at times is a problem for almost everyone. So we offer our online Content 2020 course at very special prices for FAM members. And we have a free introductory training as well. Check that out in the link below. I know that you'll hear things you haven't heard before in that training. Your communication knowledge and abilities will expand, I promise. I also want you to know that we appreciate you. Thank you for being here and taking responsibility for you and your growth and the growth of your value to society and friends and work. Sign up for our daily inspirational emails. We'll send quotes out every day to keep you inspired every day. And we'll often include a training option that you can subscribe to as well. Thank you for being a member of our Find a Mentor, Help Each Other community, and for watching this video. Go have an awesome day. See you next time. Cheers. Bye for now.